imagine this small town and doing so much for WordPress already. That's extraordinary.
So let's make some noise and prove that you're a large city and you have a large heart. Yabba-dabba-doo! Excellent. I think a lot of young minds over here and a lot of budding engineers over here. So good mix of technology and being Gujarat business minds as well.
Free software is free as in freedom, not as in beer. I mean, I like beer, and I really, really, really like free beer. But freedom is even better. You're free to set up your blog, to write on it. You're free to install themes, to modify themes, to create plugins and modify those plugins. You're free to learn about the code. You're free to take WordPress apart and see how it works. You're free to be involved with the community, to help to make WordPress.
I'm from blogosphere. We people do not actually interact in real world. So such events are the reasons where all people gather, and so I can meet them, talk to them, discuss with them, and spend some time.
Let's put it as WordPress. It's a console. You are throwing something into it, and you want to see something. You can definitely build a social networking platform like Facebook, not WordPress.
If you want to extend WordPress to do things what you want to do, so you use the hooks API.
And all you do is you take your function, hook it into publish post. Whenever the post is published, your action will also happen.
Most of you know WordPress is a CMS. I can say it is a common man system. But what I mean here is it's a change management system. If you want to make a change, WordPress actually gives you a democratic choice to have a fair chance in making a change. At whatever level, wherever you are, whatever you do.
So in a blog, you might update a blog 1 time a day, 5 times a day, 10 times a day. For example, you have a news blog and you want search engine bots to quickly come and index your blog. So how do you do that?
If you want to influence 20% of the internet, you can do that. You can write a small patch, a large patch. You can add a new feature. You can fix just a small bug. You can do that right now.
Anybody who uses WordPress, or more than that, who contributes to WordPress, is actually a change fanatic in his mind somewhere, 5%. That 5% only makes him to risk his job, makes them to dedicate their whole life, and then move around preaching WordPress. They actually dream WordPress in everything, because I also do.
I think that this is a great time to be involved in WordPress as it's growing and growing and growing, and it already powers 20% of the internet, and it's only going to get bigger from there.
What should be done in this matter?
Well, I think Saurabh had a good point earlier.
That wouldn't be possible.
That is possible.
That can't be solved. What can be solved is, can we have presentations that have content?
What I can find from Saurabh's point is, the engagement is missing. I might be a blogger, a writer, I might be a designer, it doesn't matter.
But even though I'm not a developer, I can come away from a development presentation with a point.
Harsh says कि मैंने 2 लाख रुपए कमाए महीने के SEO करके ब्लॉगिंग करके. फिर तुम मत बताओ कैसे किया, वो सर्च करके पता कर लेंगे.
Information is available everywhere. We come here for knowledge, not for information.
What's missing is that direction or that push कि मुझे ये करना चाहिए, मुझे वो करना चाहिए.
Frank discussions. I've seen people, say this is no good, this is good, and people look up to it and say, yes, I like this feedback. That's all you need.
You're still going to develop as a developer on desktop. You need large screens. I love large screen and a large keyboard. When you are creating these things, you are programming. Don't get lost on that large screen. Don't be sold. Don't be in love with that large screen because your user is on mobile. So the process with which we think going from large screen to small screen. It's actually small screen and a very little of large screen. That's how we're going to the future.
There's been a lot of questions and conversations, and they've been very healthy. It's very good to talk about the future and know what's going on and make plans to improve it.
My presence, I don't know if it adds value to WordCamp. I have gained a lot from WordPress as a community, and for years I have used it. So as much as I give back, I don't think it will ever be enough.
I'm here to attend the WordCamp Baroda, as I have heard a lot about Rahul Banker. I really admire him. At this young age, he has done a lot for the community, and it's really great to see such a great setup.
And it's more grand and more wonderful than last time it was. I see more questions coming up, which is usually the benchmark that I keep for checking that how the community is growing. So the questions were more, they were more deeper, they were more technical, they were more interested in how things work, not just personally for their stuff, but as in community as well. I think it's really come far from where we wanted it to be. It's growing a lot now.
This time we actually had some, discussion, solid discussion, specifically the last one that happened yesterday, right? Which allowed us to, see what audience actually wants.
I have to say, unbelievable. The feeling of community, the feeling of using sponsorship money for doing something for the community, this is the first time I felt that. And it gives me the feeling to give more, to sponsor more, because it's being used for the community.
The community over here is only growing, and you can see, I can tell you that there is more activity happening here than Bombay.
It's been great to be here at WordCamp Baroda once again. This is like the first WordCamp which happens every year, so it's like a good start for the year. It sets the tone for the other WordCamps. We have a lot of takes from this WordCamp which we can probably use at WordCamp Mumbai.
So this was my first WordCamp experience. It was quite a wonderful experience. Then the networking session was also very wonderful.
The organizing has been pretty good, and in terms of content and speakers, and I had a good time interacting with like-minded people.
It is a pleasure for us to host this conference at our campus and set a benchmark in this community for having these kind of events. And I hope that we will keep on organizing more such events around the year, and certainly the next year's event would be at our campus as well.
Every event has its own flavour. I've been to a lot of different WordCamps all over the world, and they're all completely different, and the ones that are really memorable and really work are when you come away and you've really got a sense of the local flavour of the place.
It is such a great feeling when you actively do something for the community, and while organizing a WordCamp, we put our heart out in taking care of things and necessary things which we require to have a great WordCamp every time we organize. And if I talk about a larger scenario, I think the WordPress community in India has got a potential with 1 billion people having in it. I think someone needs to take a stand and give them the exposure they require to bring out the talent in them. And we are actually proud to bring WordCamp Baroda to a small city in such a large scale. If I talk about WordCamp personally, I think I love attending them because the kind of connections we make, the kind of connections I have made, the friendships which I have built, I think it has been helping me all throughout the journey since last couple of years or more than that. And looking forward to that, and looking forward to see you guys every year we organize a WordCamp.